Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, I'm GIta and welcome to my video. Today, I'll be diving into the world of statistics and vital role in TEFL research. So, without any further ado, let's break it down. Statistics is the science of collecting, analyzing, interpreting, presenting, and understanding. In research, particularly in TEFL, statistics help us make sense of data, determine patterns, and conclusions about how learners are acquiring the language. For example, if you are teaching English and want to know whether a certain teaching method improves vocabulary retention, statistics will help you analyze test scores, identify trends, and ultimately decisions based on evidence. In any study, there's always a group that you are interested in studying. This larger group is called population. However, it's often impractical or impossible to collect data from every individual in the population. That's where the sample comes in. Okay, let's say you're conducting a research project to understand how well a new English learning app helps students improve their speaking skills. Your population could be all English students in your department, but instead of testing everyone, you select a smaller group of 6 students. This is your sample. And now, let's talk about the parameter. A parameter is a value that describes a characteristics of entire population. Such as test scores, the proportion of students who achieve a certain level of fluency, or the overall improvement in language skills. However, instead of measuring the entire population, we collect data from a sample. We use that sample to estimate the parameter, the true average score of the whole population. The idea is that the sample should be representative of the population. So the conclusions drawn from a sample can help us understand the population as a whole. Let's look at a real-life example. Imagine a researcher is studying the effectiveness of a new online English course. The population might be all English learners who have enrolled in this particular online course across the country. However, testing every student is not feasible. Instead, the researcher selects a sample of 200 students from different regions who represent the population. After administering a test and collecting the data, the researcher can calculate the parameter, the average score of students in the population. By analyzing the sample data, they can estimate the effectiveness of the online course for all students enrolled. In conclusion, statistics are a powerful tool in TEFL research. They help us understand large amounts of data, make informed decisions, and draw meaningful conclusions about the effectiveness of teaching methods, language acquisition, and learner progress. By carefully selecting a sample and analyzing the data, we can estimate parameters and make sure our research is grounded in reliable evidence. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video helps you in your TEFL research journey. And see ya!